Okay, we're continuing on with the Mystery of History, Volume 1. We have Peekaboo here. We have Winry here. We have Edward here. Eleanor did not want to be here, so she's not here for this part. And we are going to read about Stonehenge today.
We already did that.
No, we did the Epic of Gilgamesh yesterday.
And what did I saw?
I may have turned to the wrong page at first. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading. It's a very short one. Here we go. Have you ever seen Stonehenge and wondered who built it and why? Stonehenge is the name of a unique man-made monument in Wiltshire, England. It is worth our study because it displays the genius of early men and women. Besides that, it's just a cool sight. Stonehenge is made of several huge rock slabs weighing about 28 tons each. The 18-foot slab of sandstone originally stood upright in a perfect circle that was about 100 feet in diameter. On the inside of the circle was even smaller blue rocks also standing in the circle, and inside that circle were even more rocks. These inner rocks were placed in the shape of a horseshoe. The amazing thing about this structure is the mystery of how men could have moved rocks in that size without modern-day equipment. It is believed that some of the rocks were carried from as far away as 300 miles. That is further than going to Noni and Papa's.
See, Mom? I am building this.
Yeah.
See? Now it's way all done.
The whale is all done? That's a cool whale. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. Others came from just 17 miles away. They may have been carried by sleds or even glaciers to get them there. The enormous rocks were not only set upright, but they were, I can't see if you do that, caped off by other rock slabs on top. It was quite an achievement by whoever built it. Because of the difficulty involved, scientists believe Stonehenge was built over several centuries, starting at about 2000 BC. In recent years, Stonehenge's fans have attempted to reenact the movement of the massive stones. Volunteers have actually taken the blue rocks from miles away and hitched them up to man-made sleds.
Miles away? Miles away is like, no, Papa.
It took at least 25 people to pull one stone. The stone were also floated on remakes of ancient boats. In transit, one of the huge blue slabs plunged right into the sea. The workers suspect that the building of Stonehenge may have experienced some of the very same problems. Another outstanding feature of Stonehenge is the position of the stones. Though many have been moved or have fallen down over the years, it is evident that the original placement of the rocks was in connection to the rising and setting of the sun. The rocks were also positioned accurately to measure the moon and seasons. The builders of Stonehenge understood the solstice and the equinox of the sun. Certainly some very intelligent minds were involved in the layout of these huge rocks. We call monuments like this, you better run then, megaliths, which is just another name for huge rocks. There is many megalith structures around the world. I didn't know that. In France, there are the standing stones of Carnac. There you will find about 3,000 stones lined up for nearly 5 miles across the countryside. There is also
5 miles. How many miles?
Well, you know how we do our walk when we do our walk? We haven't done it in a while, but you know how when we go with Miss Denise?
Yeah.
That's a 3-mile walk, so it's 2 more miles than that.
Oh, is that 5 miles than that?
3 plus 2 is 5, so yes. There are also some structures in Asia, Africa, India, and an island in the Pacific Ocean. Though built at different times and at different formations, the megaliths are hauntingly similar. Some may have been used as a place of worship, burial grounds, or meeting places, whereas others seem to be set up to study the stars. All of them reflect that early man wanted to be remembered and that he was pretty smart. If you were to visit England today, you could still see parts of Stonehenge. The government has worked to restore the site to look somewhat like it did nearly 4,000 years ago. It would be a neat experience to touch something as old as Noah's Ark and see the work of the people who wanted us to remember them.
I know Noah's Ark in the book.
Right. All right. So we read about Stonehenge, and we will get that printed off. The activity today is kind of cool. It says to get some small stones, a paper plate and glue, and then you could glue the stones down to resemble the stone hedge. So if school goes well today and things are going well, we might try to do that, because that sounds like something that would be fun that the kids could remember. All right, so you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye. I hope you have a nice day.
Goonie, you want to say goodbye?
Bye. Winnie is going to smile.
Yeah, Winry's going to use the wheelchair as a walking